Happy Easter, everybody. Hope you had a good one. Unfortunately, I did not. I guess Easter symbolizes rebirth, and last weekend I lost a friend, unfortunately. I do not have a sticker shop anymore. So before we get into this video, I want to give a couple shout outs to my friends. This first one with the sun represents me. I like to think I bring a little bit of positivity in people's lives. This one is shout out to Aaron, the tall rabbit, because he's so tall. He's now moved to Vancouver. This one represents Rav. He's also in BC. That's where he's from, funny enough. This little birdie is for Annie, who will be taking over my new sticker shop. Thank you so much, Annie. I look forward to working with you. This one represents Shauna, who is always so caring and mature and is always there to listen to me if I never need and give advice. This one's Ryan. He likes to run. Thank you, Ryan, for listening to me at 11 p.m. This one is Ashton. I put 2 butterflies because she got engaged last weekend, who is also my new gym bro. This one is Raymond. Always makes me laugh and is so goofy. Thank you, Raymond, for also listening to me vent the other day. This one is for Carice, who I really appreciate having in my life and is a really good friend. I hope you get your dream job soon. Finally, we have Aldo. This is my boy Aldo. He also listened to me rant, and I really appreciate having you in my life, Aldo. If you're wondering how I got these eggs, basically every time I hung out with a friend, I try to get them to color one and pick the sticker they best think represent them. Aldo was the first one to do it. We were listening to Nokia. So unfortunately, in the last 2 weeks since I was in and out of LA doing work, I did not have a chance to hang out with everybody that I wanted to. So what you are seeing me is coloring in the eggs and picking their sticker for them. This whole kit costed $1.75. I think it's pretty good value, and honestly, I had a lot of fun celebrating Easter. Not really celebrating because no painted eggs or anything, but I still had a lot of fun. It was just chill to sit and color with people and chat. Very relaxing. Alright, let's jump into Teatime Tuesday. Today's story is how how me and my friends scammed the rec room in their annual Easter egg hunt. I don't know if the rec room near me still does it, but let me set the scene for you. The date is April 7th, 2023. So 2 years ago today, we went through our adventures, and it was so much fun. It was one of the best memories I had, and I'll tell you why. Basically, I think it was Raymond's idea. He saw this Easter egg hunt and was gonna do it with his girl, and he invited me and Aldo to go. So the ticket price was 30 Canadian, which was pretty steep considering we thought it was just like a kids Easter egg hunt, right? But turns out there were some pretty good prizes in there, with the grand prize being, I think it was like $50 or $100 voucher. We did not get it. We actually think it was a setup from the start. Sorry, it wasn't a $100 voucher. It was $100 cash. So whoever got that won their whole ticket back and then some more, right? But within 5 minutes of the hunt starting, someone claimed it already. So yeah. However, I can't even feel too bad about it because we also scammed the place. So on the advertisement, it was advertising a breakfast / brunch with mimosas, just single. So in our mind, we're like, okay, if the breakfast is like a buffet style, then $30 isn't actually that steep. Plus we get some alcohol. So we eat our breakfast. They announced the egg hunt is about to start. It was my first egg hunt, and I think my friends as well. So we eagerly eat, and Raymond goes back for seconds, obviously. Whenever there's food at an event, he's always interested. So fast forward, we're lined up. It goes me, Aldo, Raymond, his girl, and then everyone else. And this was an adult only egg hunt. So that was the attraction. You know, you're supposed to just eat brunch, sip mimosas, look for some eggs, all that jazz, you know. So they announced that the egg hunt was starting, and a person basically told us to go in and find eggs. And you know, similar to the traditional egg hunt, you know, we just rush in. I think it was Aldo and I first. So we go in and we start snatching up the eggs. They were just eggs out in plain sight, you know. I have like 12 at least at this point. And then Aldo also has a whole bunch. We're like stuffing them in our pockets, making room so we can carry more. The idea was, because we had a glass of mimosa in one hand, it was gonna be very hard to carry all the eggs. Nah, I just chugged that and then immediately went to go grab more eggs, you know, with both hands. Grabbing eggs by the fistful, if you know what I mean. So, all four of us divide and conquer. And we're cooking this egg hunt. All together, we counted like roughly, we had 50 eggs. And as we're going around, other people slowly came in behind us, and obviously there's only a couple hard to reach eggs or like well hidden ones. And we were looking around, and for some reason the people were really timid, and they were only getting like 1 or 2 or 3 eggs. So we're like, what's up with this? So we called a group meeting. We huddle in the back corner, and we're like opening our eggs. The eggs were just plastic eggs, and basically inside there were different prizes. And I quickly figured out it ranged from tier 1 to tier 9. We knew that the tier 1 prize was the best because someone got it within 5 minutes, right? So now we understood what we were playing for. So then we were still confused. We were like separating out the different slips and seeing people had already gone to go claim prizes. So I asked Raymond to go and check out what's going on. He went there and quickly came back. Basically, because we 4 rushed in before the egg hunt even started, we did not hear the final rule, which was every person is only allowed to pick 3 eggs. However, together we pulled 50 eggs, so we're like, what is that? 38 eggs above the limit. And then we just started laughing to ourselves. So we're like, what do we do? And I was like, it's okay. I don't think other people have noticed yet. So what we're gonna do is pick out the best prize. Like the 2s and the 3s and the 4s, and then we're gonna put back, you know, the bad ones, and maybe we'll throw in like a 1, 8 or a 9 in between like every 2 pair of us, so that it doesn't look suspicious, you know. So then that was our master plan. We enacted it, and basically put the bad prizes back into the plastic eggs. They just clip on, and we kept the good ones in our pockets, and we started slowly putting the bad eggs back in their original hiding spots. So fast forward, nobody caught on, and we walked out with 12 eggs worth really good prizes. We're talking fully paid movie tickets. I think that was like tier 2. There were rec room wristbands that had an hour play on it, or like, I forgot the points, but they had credits in there, like stacked. What else was there? I forget, but those are the good prizes. Oh, zoo tickets, I think. But the bad prizes were like bags of those like dollar store candies. So we saw a whole bunch of people who picked the eggs after us get like 3 bags of like those hard egg candies that don't taste very good. There's no chocolate, but yeah, I felt so bad for them. But we claimed our prizes, and we quickly went down into the arcade so then people wouldn't be suspicious. And this is where the business side of my brain started ticking. I was like, guys, we have so many wristbands. What if we resold some of them? So here you see me literally going up to people who are about to buy wristbands and like ticket vouchers and telling them we won this in the egg hunt, and just asking them to pay us the cash directly instead of buying it from the machine. And at first people were suspicious, but they saw the egg hunt was legit, so they actually paid me. And then I listed the gift cards on Marketplace and got like, I don't know, like 20 messages within 20 minutes. And eventually like someone in a Tesla came and claimed the prize. And I was so shocked because it was like for movie tickets, like maximum worth like 30-40 bucks. Of course I was selling them undervalued, but back then Teslas were more of a big deal, you know what I'm saying? So this mom literally drove a Tesla just to come buy these movie tickets for cheap, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, all in all, what happened was we actually broke even on the door ticket prices, and we still had like it's like 2 or 3 like rec room bracelets. And these bracelets were special. They were hour based, so they had infinite credits. There was like a cooldown between uses if you jump games to games. But basically we figured out a trick, which was those like 4-player games. When you die, you need to pay credits to keep playing. Well, if we survived for like 10 to 15 seconds, we basically got to keep reviving each other using the same bracelet without ever having to pay more than once the credit. We were playing like Ninja Turtle, and there were exactly 4 people, which was perfect. So each of us were a different turtle. I forgot which one I was. I think I was the one with the purple headband. But yeah, we got so far along in that game, and overall we just had such a blast that day. Honestly, thinking back, it was probably one of the best days I've had, and it was with my close friends. And yeah, it renewed the meaning of Easter for me personally. And whenever I think about Easter, I think about those times fondly. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that story. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I went to do early voting and realized something. People say Canadian politics are not a clown show, but there's literally a candidate for the Rhinoceros Party. It's almost May, but it's snowing. I hate Calgary. I did a nice chest workout yesterday and made a new workout Instagram, so you guys should all check it out. Is Tony Lifts Heavy, and this is how I got my pump. Basically just a lot of volume and moderately heavy weights. Had a good time. Did 69 reps of chest flies.
Pretty girls walk like this. All the pretty girls walk like big boss.
Oh yeah, I forgot to vlog yesterday after the gym, but I got a crazy chest pump. And I think I forgot to take my creatine yesterday. Something fell wrong. So today I might have to double scoop, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, crow. Today I was supposed to work out with Ashton, but she also had a pretty bad weekend. So I just did my own thing, did a nice back workout, and called it a day. Go follow me on Instagram. Yo, what's good? It's been a minute. I think it's been 2 weeks since I have vlogged like this. And today's the weather is nice, but you can't trust Calgary, you know? Calgary weather is like a girl. They gonna play with your feelings. It's been like this for a couple weeks now, where it snows, then gets sunny, and it snows again to crush all your hopes and dreams. Yesterday it was snowing, and then now look at this. You couldn't even tell that it snowed last night. Got a good workout in. Just did some light back. I say light, but it was a lot of heavy weight, but just light in volume, I guess. Ashton was supposed to work out with me today, but her cat got sick, so bummer about that. And yeah, last weekend some bad things happened, but I'll be alright. We are back to normal schedule. No random trips, no random work contracts. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Easter themed video. And yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. When you pull up to Chuckie Cheese, get a Cybertruck.